What's up, Mob Crew? I'm Chris, and today's video is something a little different. Today's video is going to be a short story on why my channel is called The Monsters Under the Bed. It relates to one of the oldest memories I have as a child when I was 3 years old. I will do this story and reenact it with some pictures. I hope you guys like it. Also, I'll still be doing my daily uploads on missing person cases. This video is just so I can cut it up and put it into sections for my intro to my YouTube channel page. So I please hope you enjoyed this story. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the channel, everybody, where we cover murder, mystery, to the paranormal. So my first and oldest memory I have as a child was when I was 3 years old. I am an only child. So growing up, it was me, my father, and my mother living in a townhome. The typical townhome where I'm from was set up as 2 stories. You would walk in, you could either go upstairs where there was 2 to 3 bedrooms and a bathroom, and then you had the downstairs that had the kitchen, a living room, and a dining area and a garage. Now my mom stayed home with me while my dad worked at the Kennecott copper mine. So my memory starts out with me walking up a set of stairs, which I remembered seemed really big at the time. When I got to the top, I was in the hallway where the door at the top of the steps was my bedroom and the door at the end of the hall was my parents'. I went towards my parents' bedroom and I walked in. Although this was daytime, it was still very dimly lit, and as anybody trying to recall an old memory, I couldn't tell you why or what I was doing, but for some reason I wanted to look under my parents' bed. So I kneeled down on the side of the bed and I began to look under it. I remember scanning and looking right in front of me, which was various shoe boxes that were close to me. Although it was dark under the bed, I could still see the dim light on the other side of the bed. So then I began to look past the boxes towards the other side, and that's when right away I saw something strange move, and it looked almost like someone was lying on their back and turned onto their side towards me. But all I could make out was a black figure that stuck its arm up and began to wave at me. While being in shock, I guess, I froze, sitting there looking at something waving at me. I scanned past the hand towards the head, and it looked like it was wearing a hat, but I couldn't see any eyes. It didn't say anything to me, and it just waved at me. And I remembered not being scared so much as I was confused. The first thought that went through my mind was I thought it was my dad, but after a few seconds just staring at it, and the figure, not saying anything, is when the fear hit me. And so I jumped right up. I don't even remember going down the stairs as my memory fades to me running into the kitchen and asking my mom, "What is Dad doing under the bed?" And she said, "Dad is at work," and she'd even spoken to him over the phone. So that is all from my memory. The only way to fill in the rest of the story is from what my mother had told me. But growing up, she said I could never step foot into my parents' bedroom for a long time after that, not until we moved. And she said that strange things did happen at that house. And so growing up, I always stuffed things under my bed, like boxes and anything that I could find, so that way no monsters could get under my bed. And I was like that for a long time. Even with all that stuff under my bed, I would still have a problem putting my feet down off the bed, thinking that something would grab my foot and pull me under. I would describe me and my family as more skeptics than not. I would say I do believe in the paranormal to some extent, and I will cover some of that on my channel at some point. But I do hope you enjoyed my story, as this is one of the most vivid memories I have, and I can still close my eyes and picture that figure waving at me. I know our eyes could play tricks on us, and that's what our parents tell us when we're growing up. But for me, it did feel real. So I hope you enjoyed my little story. Please smash that like button and hit subscribe. Hit that bell and turn on notifications. I upload daily and will continue uploading on missing people and unsolved murder cases. Please take care of yourself and be sure to tell someone you love them. Thank you so much.